Kings of None podcast.
Number 6.
So many, we almost forgot how many we've done because we're prolific in the podcast world. I don't know.
It would be an honor to have a second Instagram page. Even though I did it by accident.
Right. I got a friend request for, I don't know, it's Jerome some weird Instagram. You already got one.
And I sent the friend request, and I saw that, become friends with Willie Watt, and I was like, I thought I already was friends. And then it dawned on me that's the second page that they accidentally created.
So you accidentally made a second Instagram when you got a new phone.
Yeah.
And sent out all kinds of, hey, you might know Jerome. It's like, I already know Jerome. But then I was hoping it was some kind of crazy person who's going to be like following you around, taking pictures of you around the corner or something.
Like a fan page?
Right, like a fan page.
I should play that up, though. Just have my own...
Have your own stalker page?
Yeah, but I feed into it. Just...
I got you.
Weird pictures that look like not official Jerome Chapman pictures.
Is that a thing?
And then on my real Mitchell Chats page, I can put the little blue with the check mark.
Gotcha.
Mitchell Chats, Jerome Chapman.
You just want to have your own official. You just want it to be official. I get it.
Can anyone do that? You have to be like a famous guy.
I have no idea what gets you the blue check.
We have to look into that.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Kings of None might need its own Instagram page too. We'll be running like 10 Instagram pages each.
Right. Yeah, we definitely need that. Maybe Twitter or something.
So we're just gonna carpet bomb social media. Any account we can find. Is this social media? All right, we want it. The only one I refuse to do Snapchat.
Yeah, I haven't given into that.
No, it's not happening.
I feel like you've got to put that on the man list.
And I don't care if, like, it was in, I think a couple weeks ago, Pastor Paul was talking about how people age you by what social media you use.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing.
That, like, if you still use Facebook Messenger and not Snapchat, that's an age thing. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
I have a special dislike for Snapchat, so I'm not doing it.
Oh, it's ridiculous. It's just all it is people putting fake faces on there.
Right, that's all it is.
I don't understand the draw to that.
I don't get it at all.
And every time I see it, people are just laughing hysterically. Like, how is that still funny?
That's all.
The
right.
joke was literally kind of amusing for the first 30 seconds I seen it.
Right.
Now I don't know. It's ridiculous. But yeah, Facebook Messenger or Facebook as a whole is definitely for older people. Even my kids tell me that.
Right. And I get that. I don't know why you can't just text.
Yeah, right? Why did that become uncool?
Like,
texting's the new...
Why do I need a third party to do something my phone just does all by itself?
I like how texting's the new calling people up.
I guess so, right.
Like, I can't believe you're calling me, just text me. Now it's like, I can't believe you're texting me, just message me.
Snapchat me, fool.
This is awfully personal of you. Text messaging me like this.
What are you doing? Don't even think about FaceTiming me.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, you can Snapchat me because that'll go away and I can forget about us talking. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't get it either. It's really weird. And that and what was the other thing?
But at the same time, Kings of None is going to carpet bomb social media. We're going to have every account. And whatever one works, that's what we'll go with. I don't know. I've never used Twitter. I think I had a Twitter account once and didn't understand what was happening, so I stopped using it. But that was like a year, maybe 2 years ago. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand any of it. I'm guessing, isn't it mainly for just following celebs?
I think so.
Yeah.
Which to me is all it really Instagram's for,
right.
too.
Right. Same thing.
The only other thing I use Instagram for is so like other people can see what my kids are doing.
Right.
So I don't know.
That's a real thing too.
That's about it.
Like my mom has Instagram but doesn't have Facebook, which is funny because I always thought Instagram was more of a younger person thing.
Mine too, but I forced my mom to have Instagram
to see the kids.
She got like that. Right. Well, yeah, she didn't understand. She doesn't even want it. Like she's afraid of computers. In general, like she's got a Kindle and that's pushing her limits, but she can use it But yeah, we finally got her, or she finally, I didn't do it, had nothing to do with it. She finally got a smartphone. Like, look, we're putting Instagram on here. You never have to do anything but look at it. She doesn't have to post anything.
Right. That's the beauty of it.
And if people aren't friends with you, they have no idea. So
Right.
you can follow me and your brother and
that's a good way
cousins,
to keep up
and
on
that's
things.
it. And you can see, and then you don't, because she's always giving me crap about, like, my cousins and stuff know what's going on because they're on social media, and she's not.
They're in the loop.
All right, they see it.
Times have changed.
It's like I give out press releases. If you can't get the press release that I was at the zoo or something, I can't help you. I'm not going to call you and tell you because that ages me too much.
That ages, and nobody calls.
No calling.
Anymore. Even
I'm not
you
going to
don't.
call. Not even my mom. Even my mom is at texting at least.
It's funny how like my mom won't do Facebook because she doesn't want to get involved with all that drama.
Oh, it's all drama. Yeah.
But she doesn't understand the drama is for whoever creates it. You don't have to be involved in all that drama if you don't want to be.
She's afraid she's gonna get sucked right in.
Yeah.
She can't help it.
And Instagram could be drama too if you wanted it to be.
Can it?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess you could. It's a
you
little more
troll,
difficult.
If someone wants to troll you, they could, I guess. But I don't know. I'm not above going on like LeBron's account and getting commenting about his weird hats and stuff. But nothing bad. I'll just write weird hat.
Weird.
Just so he knows.
Just so he's aware.
So he's looking
in case
down,
he wasn't sure.
Mitchell Chep said this is weird. It's weird.
It's weird. Right, because he trusts your judgment. Not like the 45,000 people that tell him how dope hat.
The only person that's ever responded to me was that guy on the show. What's the show I was watching? The X-Men, the new X-Men, the Marvel show with the weird... I already forgot what it was called.
Legion,
yeah.
Legion.
There was the guy that plays the black guy.
He plays the black guy?
No,
is that the role?
He is a black guy. No, he's like
So I could have in the credits.
Robert Downey Jr.
In the credits it said black guy.
He's like Jeremy Harris, I think his name is.
Okay.
But anyways, he must have just got his Instagram account because I was one of the first people that commented on something. I was like, yeah, great show, man. Love your character. And he was like, oh, thanks for all the support, bro. This and that. I was like, oh my goodness, this guy responded to me. Then I looked, he only had like 200 or 300 followers at the time.
It doesn't matter.
So, yeah.
You gotta cool. Keep that going. He can be on the podcast.
Yeah, we're tight.
Right? We could, I don't know. I don't know what the cool is. The guy that plays the black guy on Legion is on the show today. We're Skyping him in. I don't know if that makes us old. I don't know how you do that. Can I Skype him or FaceTime him? I don't know what else to do. I'm not going to call him.
That's like, was Darth Vader Skyping someone when he was choking him?
When he was choking through Skype?
Choking through Skype.
Yeah.
I'm glad we found that.
I think so. Yeah, that was real. I don't know how his power is legit.
Well, how does that work though? Because literally that means the force is extending throughout the galaxy, or is it just because seeing the image of someone?
Metachlorians. Yeah, I don't know.
He had a high metachlorian count. They only said that once in the beginning, right? Yeah. That was awesome.
Right, he's like, who knows how far or where he is.
Right.
That guy. No problem. I can see you. I can choke you.
Right, that's all I need for the connection.
You can be, I don't know, 10 galaxies away.
And you're getting choked. That's his go-to move. I love that.
Yeah. The Jedis all have one that they use a lot.
Yeah.
Like they fall in love with one power, even though they have like 20.
Right. That's just their go-to.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Did Yoda have
chokes?
I mean, he was older.
He's just old.
Yeah, he's just old and
it's
wise.
His wisdom.
He's made wisdom on you.
He doesn't, right? Because he doesn't really do anything other than like he moves stuff a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't see him fight that much.
Just that one time.
They throw him that one time where they set it back and he beats up on. Who's he beat up on? Dooku.
Yep.
I don't know. I try to block those first 3 out, but
You're not a big fan of those, huh?
no. But
I
you
love
got
the third
to
one.
pull some parts out because you have.
Right.
It's kind of like I used to watch Agents of Shield because I felt like I had to know everything that was going on for the movies, even though it's not a very good show.
Right. The show was not that good. I never checked it out.
It's not that good. See, you didn't even try. That's how good it is.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my comic book game is lacking though.
That's fine though. It's okay.
I wish it was better, but when I was a kid, I had the option of collecting baseball, basketball, football cards, or getting comics from Annex.
Yep.
And I chose
one
the
or the
cards. It could have gone either way. It was just at the moment I went with
I get it.
cards. Yeah.
I get it. I was the only child, so I got both. That's basically how that went down.
It's funny that you said that because me and my brother were talking yesterday, and he was talking about how he first used to buy cassettes, and he said he remembered buying his first cassette, which was Ice Cube, KKK, America's KKK or something, when
Awesome.
he was like 8 or 9.
No, that's perfect.
And he said as soon as he bought it, he was with my mom, he had her play it in the car. And the first lines was like MF for this, MF for that or something, and she turned around and brought the thing right back.
She brought it back to the store?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I just like the fact that he was like, play this.
He's
Mom.
like, hey, Mom, here. This will be good. You're going to like this a lot. Yeah, I know that I had to buy straight out of Compton at least 4 times.
Your parents kept
Because
making you
my
get rid of
parents
it?
would find it, yeah. And break it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, or take it, or whatever. I don't know. My ultimate move was I bought it and I taped it onto a blank cassette,
Okay, so they couldn't find
and
that.
then I hid it in like a Huey Lewis in the News tape cassette cover.
Yeah, this is my Huey Lewis.
So yeah.
That's a good move.
So if I was sitting there with my cool yellow underwater Walkman, you remember those?
Yes.
Did you have one of those?
Yep.
I guess this podcast is all about how we age. We're aging ourselves hard.
People know.
So
man.
you know what I'm talking about
Early
though. That
40s.
Sony
Yep. Yeah, I remember.
bright
those.
yellow. It could go underwater. I don't know why that was
Those are the
so
bomb.
good.
Yeah.
I never brought it in the
Who
water.
needed to listen to music?
I never did. I lived right next to the ocean.
Kinda
I was at the
like
beach every day. I never brought it in the water with me.
And never, even when you didn't have it, you weren't like, "Oh, I'm in the water. I need some music."
I wish.
You were
Right.
just happy to be in the water.
Crap! I didn't bring my Walkman. I could be listening to Huey Lewis NWA right now. It didn't happen. It never happened. I had it. But yeah, that was my move. So right. So the long play of it was, so if I'm sitting there listening to it, and my dad or somebody, what do you listen to? I got the Huey Lewis cover. I'm like, boop.
Was it? Seems odd.
Because if I just had the tape in there, but what is that?
Right, he's gonna want
But
to
if
know.
you see, I would leave it strategically out on the coffee table, like
We'll just,
Huey Lewis.
we'll just listen to the Huey Lewis.
Listen to Huey Lewis again.
That alone's weird too, though.
I know. Because it wasn't even mine. It was like his. Or, like... It's
He's
not
like flattered by it.
not like
Good.
good job. You're finally catching on to what's hip.
Oh man.
No, that's good. Yeah, I think that was my move. I don't know. It worked. That's finally what worked. It took me a lot of cassettes because that's a lot of allowance to save up to buy that
Oh yeah.
on the down low.
Now where would you go? Was it Music Box back then?
Yeah, it was Music Box back then.
Around. Then I'm trying to think of other. There was Record Town. There was Strawberries. That was
Yeah.
Strawberries.
It didn't last long. The one on the island, anyway.
There was one that was where Blue Plate was at, right?
Right.
And then there was also one that was down by where like Olympia was at, right?
Wasn't it the same one? It moved and then it
Or
closed?
did they just start a new one? And were they both called Strawberries?
Yeah.
I remember, yeah.
I think. I thought that was the same place. It moved from one place to
Okay,
the
that's
other one.
Yeah.
But neither place, it didn't last long at either place. I don't know. Music Box has a stranglehold on
The
Newport.
Island.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That was it though, right? Was there any other?
Was there a record store in the Newport Mall?
Yeah, that was Record Town.
Oh, that was where Record Town was? Okay.
Ty bought the...
Oh, that's where that happened?
Yeah. And then I remember we used to go off the island to Newbury Comics.
What?
That was awesome. Yeah.
Wow.
That was when we were a little older and we could drive.
Off the island? Oh, okay. Yeah. No, right. My parents were not leaving the island. The biggest thing we did, we'd go to Swansea Mall.
Okay.
Because there wasn't another one.
Right.
And it hasn't changed. Like, Swansea Mall's been the same for 35 years.
Right.
There wasn't another mall. Now they're all over the place. Yeah. I guess Dartmouth's always been there too, right? Yeah, because Dartmouth had Child World.
I don't remember that. Is that just like Toys R Us or something? Or?
Yeah. Oh, you don't remember Child World?
I didn't start going to Dartmouth Mall.
Because there was one in Middletown.
Really?
Yeah, it was where Shaw's is. It used to be Sears and Child World. Because my mom worked there. Because I lived on King Road up the...
Yeah.
I could ride my bike down there.
I think I vaguely remember that. I remember...
Oh.
Like Strike Zone, Aquidneck Lanes or whatever it was.
Yeah, that's where BJ's is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole little area has changed completely over in my lifetime anyway. I don't know.
Sounds like it was more fun back then. Right?
Toy stores.
That's another thing. There's no bowling.
And no bowling.
Yeah.
What else was over there? Woolworths.
Oh yeah.
And they had that weird
fountain soda thing.
counter where you could get...
It was a throwback to like the 20s and
questionable
30s.
food. I didn't know. I thought it was good.
It was so weird. So Woolworth was like a fountain grill type place.
Yeah.
And you could buy convenience items. And
right?
That was really old.
And a store. Yeah. It's everything.
Just the name Woolworth sounds like it should be like deep Mississippi or something. Like, you know? Some guy behind the counter, you know.
I get it.
Billy J. McGruff or something.
Billy J.
Whatever.
What can I get you, boys? He's always like wiping down a box. He's always wiping something down, right. Like a bartender.
Right.
I don't know.
Good old days.
Good old days. I'm trying to think. I think
Chicken City was up there a little bit.
Oh man,
yeah.
Chicken City was it.
Right where Walgreens was at.
Yeah. That whole little area.
There was, what was it like? There wasn't there like the Asian dollar.
Era's Oriental store.
Yeah. That's what it was.
All kinds of penny candy.
Penny candy. I remember that gum. That was pretty good. Yeah, I remember that. Penny candy, man.
And then that's where Tito's was first. On the end, it was that weird little building by itself. Now it's nothing.
Wasn't there like a meat market there or something? Is it NEP?
NEP?
Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. All kinds of good stuff. Aquidneck Aquarium was there first too, and then it was D'Angelo's, and now it's nothing, right? Did they knock it down?
Yeah. I'm waiting for that. I get mad because that was my shortcut into the Burger King drive-thru, but now it's all fenced off. I always think like I was the man. Like, I'm not driving on Westmead Road.
I don't drive on main roads. Yeah. I drive through parking lots and back roads. I'm from here.
Right, but that fence was up one time. I was like, dang! I had to drive around.
Yep.
Man. Yeah, I got the worst allergies.
It's good.
To take my allergy medicine before I come over here. I feel like that needs to be on the man list.
What? Allergy medicine?
Like, yeah, men shouldn't be taking allergy medicine.
Shouldn't be?
I violated it, yeah.
You violated? Well, you didn't, though.
No, I took one before I came over.
Oh, you took one before you came over. I got you.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like only women and little kids should be suffering from allergies. Just a grown man at work.
I don't think that's real.
Saying, man, my allergies are kicking my butt.
Yeah, I understand that you don't want to say that, but I think it's a little out of your control. You're fighting a battle you don't have to there. It's not.
Oh, man. Also, yeah, there's no good sports on now.
No, this is the dead time.
So we've been reduced to talking about allergies and
good old days. Good old days.
Yeah, talk about some stuff.
No, I was trying to. I can't even think of what my first record was. I think it was The Clash.
Okay.
And I think it was Bruce Springsteen. I think that was it. My first rap record was the NWA record.
Yeah, that's a heck of a way to start off. Now you're saying records like literally you bought.
Oh yeah, I was all
records,
vinyl at first.
yeah. I never bought any.
And now it's back. I don't have any of it anymore, but that's all right. Yeah, it is. There's no. Like, I mean, I guess the Warriors and Cavs, I don't care who wins that much. So as long as they're good games, I guess it's good, but I don't really care.
Right.
I don't care about baseball. There's no football.
Yeah.
All the TV shows are off. Any ones that I want to watch anyway are not in season right now.
Right, there's nothing good.
The only thing that's saving me is I've been watching the Netflix Marvel shows.
Which ones are those?
I've already seen, so they had the 2 Daredevil seasons, and there's Jessica Jones, which I had already seen those, but I watched Luke Cage.
Oh yeah, how's that?
Luke Cage is really good
Yeah.
in a blaxploitation kind of way, but it's good. I mean, they do a good job. They're paying homage to it. It's good. It's not it's not racist. It's good. It's in a good way.
Do it right, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, the fact that and Method Man's in it for one episode as himself, that makes it worth it to me.
But which one has John Bernthal as Punisher?
He is in the 2nd season of Daredevil as Punisher, but he's gonna get his own series too. One of them, yeah. There'll be a Punisher. He's really. I mean, he's basically Shane still.
He's a mean,
little
tough guy jerk.
Better, tough guy jerk. Like his attitude is pretty much Shane, but he's even better at killing people.
Right. Okay.
So he's good.
That's cool.
No, he's really good at it. I mean. So yeah, there's another one of those coming. But Luke Cage is really good. Iron Fist is kind of weak, but I watch it anyway. Same kind of thing as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I
feel like I have to watch it to know the whole circle of
what's the story behind Iron Fist? I don't even know. What's his power? I mean, strong fist?
He's got I don't know. It's dumb.
It's dumb.
He's this rich kid, right? He crashes in a plane with his parents.
Yeah.
They die. He gets found by some monks because he crashes in the Himalayas, and they turn him into this living weapon.
Okay.
So he becomes the Iron Fist, which means his fist glows and he can knock down walls and stuff.
Okay. All right.
I don't know.
How does he?
But he's a white guy. Like, it doesn't work for me.
So there's that.
He's an outsider. It's this big deal that he's the Iron Fist, and he's going against all the conventions that the Iron Fist is supposed to do. He's supposed to be protecting stuff. He's not. He just kind of does what he wants.
Is he kind of misusing the Iron Fist?
A little bit.
That could be good if he
does what he wants. He activates, do what I want. How very.
Don't use the Iron Fist for miscellaneous things.
Right.
I locked my keys in my car. I'm just gonna punch the door off.
I got you. So yeah, I don't know. It's not that great. It's okay. Luke Cage is good though. Luke Cage is fun.
Alright.
And
I gotta get the Netflix.
Rosario Dawson's in all of them.
I wonder where she went, because
she's been making Marvel things as a non-superhero.
I gotta assume that if I'm following actors or actresses and they just disappear, then they must be on Netflix, because I don't have Netflix.
That's what. And there are a million things to watch on Netflix.
Right. There's a whole new world of shows on there.
I barely watch any of them, but.
Yeah. Well, we don't have a lot of time, anyways.
Correct.
When you work nights, you can't really watch any TV.
And there's a lot going on. Currently, we're both moving,
trying to move.
Right. So yeah, time isn't really a thing.
No.
I mean, my house right now is half empty. We got a real jury rig set up here for the podcast, but it's still happening.
The final podcast in this place.
Final podcast in the beach house.
When we're looking back one day, we can remember the beach house days as our humble beginnings.
Our humble beginnings, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like it.
First 6 episodes are in there.
We've come so far since then.
It's going to be the same, though.
Really? Come so far.
Really? Where are you going?
We went 10 minutes down the road.
Did you go anywhere? Right. You're still using the same gear, but I don't know.
Yeah, man. Oh, I can't wait to put this moving thing behind me, though. At least you know where you're going. You started moving.
Correct. Different circumstances for sure. Yeah. We started looking out of our own free will.
Forced.
Right. No, this wasn't a forced venture. Like, you know what? Maybe I want you guys to move out.
That's basically what it was.
It's kind of what it feels like.
But he did it really like crumbly too, because he called up and he was like, "So we're putting a new screen door on the house." This is my landlord that called me up. Put a new screen door on the house. He's like, "Then we're gonna get a fence fixed, but I have some bad news." I'm like, "Okay." And I'm thinking bad news is gonna be like, you know,
you're paying for half of it.
Right, something like that. I'm like, you're gonna have to move out June 15th. So I'm selling the house.
And when was this?
This is May 7th.
May 7th, right.
Yeah.
A month.
I'm like, whoa, don't even. Why tell me the good news if the bad news is gonna squash it? Like
we're gonna replace all the appliances. We're gonna pretty much gonna have a whole new house.
That wasn't good.
Then you're out.
Then you're out. You can enjoy it for like a week.
You can stay there while they're working on it.
Yeah. Then you can go.
Then you can go with the workers.
Basically.
Just go with them.
Oh, and I was just like shocked. The thing was, I had just bought a new lawnmower, so I was excited. I was like, start my yard work, you know what I mean? Taking care of this place, things gonna be good. You know, life is good.
Look at you.
Yeah, that's like big for me. I'm not a big, you know, tool or tractor appliance type person.
Right. New lawnmower.
But no, I gotta go. I gotta take my new lawnmower and leave. Ton of other stuff. Oh, man. That's alright.
Is it?
Yeah, because we're gonna throw one humongous party and blow the roof off. He's gonna need a new roof when we're done. Yeah, bad news, speed.
Move everything out. It's just an empty house.
Right.
Throw the party, and then just leave it.
It's not gonna be like a party like with like people drinking and stuff. It's just gonna be like 40 kids.
Right.
Way more damage than any drunks.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So have at it, kids.
Go for it.
I
just leave
kids.
a bunch of crayons everywhere, drawn all over everything.
Play-Doh.
Yeah.
Right.
Legos.
You're gonna find out how the Chapmans and Watsons do it.
Right, because all you need is our two families. That's this giant party. That's a dozen people.
You can get a bunch in there. Yeah, so taking up our time.
I like it. I know. I feel like you looked at every house that's available on the island.
Right.
I feel like there can't be that many more to even look at.
It can't be. We looked at a dozen. What is there, like 20 houses tops on the island that could be available?
At least like in the, you know, if you cut down what your range, like
specifications,
this many bedrooms, this much money, like there's not that many.
Not that many at all.
I feel like you've seen all of them.
Yeah. And our best case scenario at this point is just to find a place, and nobody lets you move in on the 15th, so it'll definitely end up being July 1st or August 1st.
Right.
So we're not moving yet.
Right. You'd have to find a place that's currently empty.
Right.
Where they're like, just get in wherever you can.
That narrows the parameters even more.
Even more, right.
Yeah.
That's all right. You just stop paying rent. You pull the Scott
from work.
The Scott. So you're not paying rent anymore, right?
You're gonna live for free.
You gotta live for free. That's all that means, huh? What's he gonna do? Evict you?
I don't know if that's the best advice. I feel like that could come back to bite you.
Well, I feel like, right, like if you're the new landlord might not look down favorably on.
He calls your reference into Trump hasn't paid in months.
Yeah, right. They stopped paying rent. I don't know if you want to rent to them.
That's all right. Scott from work told me to stop.
Hey, this is what I was told to do by my life coach. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's not the best. That's not the best plan. Just stop paying. Just don't leave. Right? There's two things: are don't leave and stop paying rent.
Look for any excuse. I'm not paying you.
I'm not paying you, and I'm not going anywhere.
As a matter of fact, you just made sure that I'm staying here for 4 extra months.
Right?
Man.
Yeah, I don't know. It's messed up. That situation is messed up in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But right, man, you can't make you leave.
No.
You got.
Doesn't even seem legal, right?
Right. But I mean, you don't have anything in writing. That to me
That's the whole thing.
That's kind of the whole thing. If he wants to go to court or something, which is fine. All right, we can go to court.
Right. Well, let's see.
You're going to show up and go, yeah, you gave us a month notice out of nowhere. We got 4 kids. It's not like these places are just dropping out of the sky for us to move into.
Not at all.
So, yeah, we're trying. We looked at 12 places. What judges do you think the judge is going to go, all right, you're out tomorrow?
He's not going to.
I don't think that's going to happen.
He's going to tell the landlord.
If anything, he's going to be like, hey, leave him alone.
Right, calm down.
Give him 90 days.
Right.
Be a normal landlord.
Right. It's taking that landlord title too much. You're not a real lord. Right?
This is not a feudal state, Lord.
It's be called land guy or something, or land boss. Just
homeowner?
Lord. I ain't referring to anyone else besides Jesus as Lord. How do you get that title?
I get it.
Man, it's a landlord. You must love it. I'm a lord.
I'm lord of this land. And you shall be gone.
You are my subject.
30 days. What? No, I won't.
You rebel against me.
Nope.
No, I won't.
No, I won't.
You jack turkey. You land turkey.
Later.
Yes. So I got that, and I'm trying to help Trin, my oldest daughter, find a car, which has become another whole ordeal. Have I told you about this?
Only a little bit. The last I knew, you were going to look at one after you jumped out of the Elmo suit.
Yeah. So that car, she liked it, and it was a 2003 Toyota Camry, decent car, decent shape. She liked it. We put down money as a deposit, like $500. The car was like $2,500, and the woman can't find the title.
Oh, that's good.
So we can't, register it, get insurance, anything.
That'll work.
She's been looking for the title for the past couple weeks, and then she says, I put in for a new one with the DMV. I didn't realize that takes like a month for it to come in. You can't just get a new title.
They don't just go, here you go.
No. So now I've been calling her because I want to kind of get my money back. I want to see where she's at, but every time she's like either avoiding me or she jumps on the phone real quick and then jumps right back off like, oh, I think it's going to be here soon, and then click, hang off. Like she knows what I'm doing. So what the heck is going on here? She knows. She's beating me to the punch. Hi Jerome.
She sees Jerome on the caller ID. It's on the way.
Right, that's her. Remember when we were walking into work and I got a phone call and I was like, I need to take this?
Yeah.
That was the owner, and I was like, jumped on the phone, and then she got off real quick again. I was like, what is going on? So now I'm thinking I'm going to have to go to her house and have an awkward thing where I like, hey.
Give me my $500, turkey.
Basically in a nice way.
But in a nice way.
I kind of always wanted to say in my life one time, like, where's my money at? I've never said that to someone, but I think it's
have it be real.
Right.
Like have it be extra.
But I think this is going to actually happen.
Something else you could check off your bucket list.
Right, the first time
you have a really weird bucket list.
Right, where's my money at? I'm going to be in the military at one point.
Right.
Serve a slight prison sentence, possibly
go
for
to jail.
Go to jail and possibly lose a finger. Which I almost accomplished last fall.
You did a practice run.
I did a practice run.
You did a practice run to see what that would kind of be like.
Stuck my hand in the press and had a partial, slight little amputation of one of my fingers and some scarring.
That's not getting that doesn't get the check mark. You got to lose a finger.
One of them has to come off.
Okay.
All right. So my dad lost one of his fingers, and his dad lost one of his fingers too. So.
But you and your brother have all of your fingers.
As of this moment, we have all our fingers.
All your brothers, half brothers, everybody's got all their fingers.
Yeah.
My
older brother doesn't have his eyes.
That's
he's
not
blind.
the same.
It's not the same.
That's not the same.
I don't know why I'm laughing, but nah. So we all have our fingers, and there's still time. I feel like I got
still time. I can still lose my fingers and go to jail.
I got like you had a good point that you could accomplish almost all that in the military. You could get your fingers shut off, do something bad, and end up in the brig.
In the brig, right?
So then you were in the military.
One shot.
Fingers, right? I think I'm too old for the military.
Yeah, I don't think they'll take you unless something really bad happens, and they'll take anybody.
Drafted, yeah. So I don't think that's gonna happen.
Might be able to join the National Guard still.
Is that a thing? Maybe, yeah.
I don't know.
They always seem to need help. Right?
They always need help. They always need somebody. You be a security guard? Does that count? You want legit military.
Yeah.
National Guard's probably pushing it, right?
I always had a fascination with what goes on, in the military, and I mean, this is Memorial Day, so in honor of them, it's pretty awesome what they've done.
Absolutely.
And we like the idea of just dangerous people being out in public.
That's right.
I don't mean dangerous like bad people. I mean dangerous like good people.
Right. Like, good, like real Iron Fists.
Right. Soldiers and
guys that can just kill you.
Real trained assassins.
In like a half a minute if they really wanted to.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's why I listen to all the Navy SEAL podcasts.
Right. Yeah, I love the Jocko podcast and stuff like that.
That's why we follow Tim Kennedy around.
Tim Kennedy's awesome.
See what he's up to these days.
I feel like Tim Kennedy should be president one day.
He could run for president. I'd vote for him.
Just the fact that he's Army Ranger, but he does UFC fighting as a hobby almost.
It's for fun.
That's amazing. I think nobody else has ever done anything like that, right?
Just for fun, yeah. Like, whatever. I think I'll go fight some really dangerous dudes.
In a cage.
For fun.
Right. His Instagram is awesome, though. Love it.
Yeah. His Instagram is really good. But so he's re-enlisted, though, right?
Yeah,
so that's why I think that's why he's not fighting. He's not UFC anymore, right?
Yeah, I think he finally officially retired from UFC.
I think from stuff I read, like he couldn't keep it up as a hobby anymore. He either had to go into it more. He either would have had to train harder because strictly for UFC or not. And sports advancing.
Right, you can't just kind of be 1 foot in, 1 foot out because there's some people that are trying to knock you.
Because they're trying to separate your head from your shoulders.
As Connor would say. You gotta take his head clean off his body.
Yeah, exactly.
Things just rolling around.
And it's fine.
Man.
But I feel like he made the right choice, even though I want to see him fight UFC. I would rather probably have him protecting the country because I feel like he does a lot of damage when it's time to. Yeah. Because it's not just like even like with his fist, like he's shooting everything. Like
Sniper.
He's for real.
Right.
He's a real live superhero type person.
It's awesome.
So, hats off to Tim Kennedy.
Right, yeah. And all the other guys.
And all of those guys.
Defending our country.
Yeah, you don't have to make Hunting Hitler shows anymore. Just go beat up ISIS all by yourself and we'll be happy.
Yeah, so my bucket list is that, and I guess, like I said, saying to someone, where's my money?
Where's my money?
Yeah. And mean it.
Right.
So I might have to say that to this woman. So I got a lot going on now.
Where's my money? Beating on the door. I like it. I want to see it.
And that's just awkward too because she knows that I know what she's doing, and I'm not the type to show up and act mean or rude. But
is this somebody that you know or no? It's a complete stranger.
Stranger.
It's not like a friend or it's nothing. Right.
Trent had seen her at Frosty Freeze where she works.
Okay.
And she saw there was a for sale sign on the car. The number.
I got you.
So how do you tell someone in a nice way, like, give me my money, stop avoiding me? You know what I mean? That never comes out nice.
Well, what? I mean, right.
Especially when you just show up at their house. Oh, man.
Right, so you got to wait out the month.
And Trin doesn't want to wait it out. She wants her car now.
Because I feel like there's a chance that a month's going to go by and she's still not, like, she didn't actually go get a title.
Right, she might not haven't even
She's just keeping your $500.
Yeah. That's not happening either.
No, I'm aware. Give me my money.
Right, and
Jive turkey.
Because I didn't even talk to my dad about it. He asked what was going on with the car. And he's like, you want me to go buy this? I'm like, no. I'm almost 40 years old. I don't need to go by there, Dad.
Yeah, he needs your dad to go fix it for you.
Okay. No.
He's ready.
He is ready. I could see him talking. That ain't right. Ma'am.
Ma'am, yeah, right.
You know what I mean? He's still trying to be so, ma'am, that ain't right.
Trying to be respectful.
Yeah. You're going to give us our money, ma'am. Yeah.
That's tough.
It is. I've never been the type that wants to be mean. You know? It's just like not my DNA. I should be. I should have some of that in me though.
Get older and meaner. That's a thing.
It is a thing.
You're supposed to get a little meaner the older you get. You're worn down by
bitter,
the world.
Just sick of young people for no apparent reason other than that they're young.
Right.
You know?
I got no time for you.
You're young turkey.
Young turkeys running around out here.
Being young.
Yep. That's all it ultimately is. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah, I don't have Liam will be driving soon.
Yeah.
He's at least saving his own money. So far he's doing it right. We'll see how it goes. He's saving his money. He's getting his
Nice.
He's got his job.
Does he like working over the
he likes it.
athletic club?
Yeah, he's at the athletic club. I think he wants to work more in the summer.
Okay.
Because of school and trying to get him it's like impossible to get your kid into driver's ed.
Yeah.
I don't know how much trouble you had, but
I'm trying to remember.
It's a nightmare.
Where
So
are you going in Portsmouth or Tiverton?
Yeah, Portsmouth.
Yeah, you might have to go into Tiverton.
Luckily, no, I got it set up.
Yeah.
But it was just an ordeal. Like he could have gone till he turned 16 in May.
Yeah.
He could have gone in April, but he's going in June. So I mean, it pushes it out a few months. It's not like it was when I was a kid anyway. Right. Now you have to take driver's ed and then wait 6 months and then you can go get it.
Right, that's the thing.
I got my license when I turned 16.
Yeah.
I took driver's ed.
I remember
you only had to have it
later or something.
Yeah. I think you could have your permit 90 days. You didn't have to have it 90 days.
Right.
It was more expedited then. Now they want you to push it out. They want you to practice for longer. Then it was like, you only got a tight window. You're going to take driver's ed again. Yeah. Like it was a race against the clock to get your license when I was a kid. Now
foolish.
It's like, take your time. Learn what you're doing, which makes a lot more sense.
It does. Why would you want to just put it...
Hey, kid, you better get in here.
Yeah. What? I don't care if you're ready or not. You got to lose out.
Did you learn anything? No. How long had your permit? A week? Let's go.
Everything was so dangerous back in the day.
Yeah.
All the time. Yep. Yeah.
I took my driving test in a 280Z.
All right. Nice.
Not good. Rocking it around Middletown with the guys, like holding on for dear life. I didn't know what I was doing.
No.
Hardly. I had to do a 3-point turn. No idea. No idea what that was.
What did you do? You just kind of whipped it around?
I did a weird little thing. I tried to count points in my... I was like...
There's 1 point?
I tried to figure out what it was in my brain. I made up what a 3-point turn was.
Was it even close? Or?
No. He's like, you have no idea what that is, do you? No. No, sir. He said, okay.
I mean, they didn't give you any time to practice.
So that was it. But I was good. He passed me.
There you go.
That's all that really mattered. It's kind of a pass-fail thing. I know they give you a number. Yeah. Nobody cares. It's whether you get your license or not.
Right. As long as you don't run a red light or hit someone, I think you're fine.
Right. I drove fine.
Yeah.
But not... I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't know what's better. Do you think it's better? Guessing? Or just if I should have been like, look, I have no idea what that is. I don't know what's better. Just straight honesty, or at least you gave it a shot. Like, I don't know what he thought.
I think guessing is better.
Is better?
Yeah. Yeah, I think just driving and just trying it. Yeah. I don't think admitting that you don't know something on the test.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know what that is. Yeah. I proved it, though.
You proved that you don't know.
I proved that I don't know what it is.
Oh man.
That's
Yeah,
good,
Trin got her license, and then I let her drive. I was there with her. I let her drive from the DMV as soon as she got her license, and she almost hit someone as soon as she pulled out. Like, oh my goodness. I'm like white knuckling the sides of the car. Like, oh man. I think she's doing better now. She's been driving regularly. But whenever
Is she still scared? Wasn't she scared at first?
Yeah, she was terrified, which made me terrified.
Because that's right.
But I think she's getting more comfortable now. And every time she takes my car, I'm like a nervous wreck. And I'm looking at the clock. Right, she's been gone for 5 minutes. She should be,
You're timing it out.
Right, she should be this place
she
by
should
now.
Be here by now.
Yeah.
She's taking a left on this way right now.
Right, trying to visualize when she's driving. Man.
You just go sit in a chair and close your eyes and watch where she's going in your mind. Like, okay, she's pulling up.
Sheer force of will.
It's a
like,
red
get
light.
her back here.
Slow down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want her to be alright, one, but two, I don't want to drive a car with tons of dents and scratches in it. You know, that's the other thing. I'm not a big car guy, but I don't, you know what I mean? I don't.
Yeah, you don't need a battering ram either. Why'd you start doing demolition derby, Jerome? Why are you using your own car? It's just Trin.
Right. I mean, she's young, she's a girl, there's a lot going against her as far as driving's concerned. No offense to women, but I feel like men are slightly better drivers. I don't know. Whenever I'm driving around and I see a car whip by me or do something crazy, 9 times out of 10 it's a female. It is, I'm just saying, you know.
You're just going by the data you're given. Your own field research has shown.
I could be wrong.
Right.
My wife is never the best driver either. She's getting better now, but her main problem is just she likes to sit at a light and look at her phone while she's at the light. So the light turns green, and then, you know, people are beeping behind her. You know, she's holding up traffic. Other than that, she's pretty much better now. She used to be terrible when she was younger. Yeah, but
I better hope she's not listening to this one.
She won't listen this far into it.
She won't listen this far. Okay, you're good. You know you passed the threshold.
15 or 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know you can wait her out like that. That's good.
This will be the one time where she listens.
Where she listens to the whole thing.
Yeah.
You'll know.
Guess who's not doing a podcast anymore?
So this could be the last. We stopped once we moved out of the beach house for reasons undisclosed. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my wife's a better driver than me, so I can't help you.
Well, you never claimed to be a great driver.
No,
anyways. You told me yourself.
That's never been a claim
you're good
to
at
fame.
a lot of things, but the driving wasn't one of. You're not a bad driver. It's just not like.
I don't take pride in my driving ability.
Yeah, some guys do.
Right. I get places.
But you're not like towing trailers.
I don't really.
Or
no,
stuff like
I've
that.
never done that. I've never towed a trailer. I cannot parallel park, especially not the tank that I have.
Right, you have a big SUV, so that could be an issue. So if you need to parallel park, you're just driving around the block until you find adequate parking.
If I'm alone, yes. I've already given in and like I've gotten out and let my wife parallel park it. It feels good.
It feels good.
It feels good to get out and because she has driven. I just made up a word. She has driven like big trucks and stuff. She's that's just had a lot more experience than me. She did just because she's had a million different jobs, so that was all part of it.
Right. So it's better to humble yourself than to get a fender bender.
Well, yeah,
that's what you're thinking.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like,
I understand.
Go for it.
Go. Have at it.
Yep. I'll make up for it when you got something heavy you can't pick up.
Right. That evens
Even
out.
though I know you're strong, you're not that strong.
Right.
Get it.
There's a give and take there.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's good. Feels good though.
But you can get by without ever parallel parking. I even told Trin that. You know?
Yeah.
She's like, I can't parallel park that. And I'm like, you just gotta be patient then.
Here, you're fine.
Yeah. Right, if you're in
No.
New York City or something.
Yeah, we were in Boston.
Yeah.
Like, okay, man, I'm done. I drove around 3 times. There's nothing.
You take it from
I
here.
give up. Right?
That's
My tricks. I'm out of my bag of tricks. We could fit here. I can't.
I can't make this
I
happen.
cannot make this happen. We'll be a mile away, or like.
Right, you're in the
My
middle of the
thing
road
is,
still.
right?
Yeah, you can't get close enough.
That's
to the
how
curb.
it is. I can't get
Yeah.
close enough to the curb. So yeah, you could. I don't know. You could almost fit another car.
See, it takes a lot to admit stuff like that. Like, it was always hard for me to admit that I couldn't play pool. You know, like that was hard, man. I know like, every guy I know
I
is
love
good
how
at pool.
big of a deal that is.
It haunts me, man. I think we talked about this before. It just never
Bar
felt
games.
like I never rounded out my manhood by.
By being able to play pool.
Yeah. There's something to be said. This looks cool. Guy has a good break and he's not completely. He's talking, you know. He's
Chalking up the stick and like, hey, what's going on?
Had
Huh?
a cigarette or something dangling. Like,
Sure.
So, yeah, but I couldn't do that. These balls are flying everywhere. And, you know what I mean?
Hey, it's not too late. I mean, it might be too late to join the military, but you can play some pool.
Only if you put one in the basement. I'm not going to embarrass myself.
No, we're not going out in public.
We're not, she's like,
Don't
I'm not going to
worry.
be seen with
Don't
you.
worry.
Who's this guy?
Who are these two?
First of all, they didn't parallel park with the guy here. Now that they're in here, they can't play
Look at how he parked.
One of them
And
can't park,
now-
one of them can't.
Now they're trying. I don't know what they're doing over there.
Who are these dudes?
They've been playing that same game for an hour and a half.
The ball is. How did he manage not to hit any balls on that
Right.
break? He just went around.
I like it.
Oh man, that's good.
All right, we'll see what we can do.
Oh man,
I feel like felt so deficient on our man list that we haven't gone back to it.
right. The more we talk about it, the less manly we feel. Wait a minute, our list.
Hold on.
You're not even on a
I
lot.
can't even do these things.
We're making a list we can't
Why
even
am
live up to.
why am I hurting myself here?
Hey, and that's the thing, because we said before, if anyone is listening to that podcast and they felt offended for any reason about the man list, just know that we can't even live up to it either.
No, not even close.
I mean, we set the bar too high.
It's all right. It's something to aspire to.
Right. We can work
You can
on
work
it.
on your pool game and
Right.
whatever else, parallel parking game.
Being good at fighting.
You-
Right. Learn how to make a fire outside.
Yeah, all kinds of
Right,
things.
whatever it is. Buying yourself a suit.
That's why we need it. I feel like that's why we need a physical list so we can check it off. Just like you're gonna check off, where's my money?
Where's my money?
Where's my money?
Can I talk to you for a
Woman.
second? I just picture saying more with like an Italian type ring to it. Can I
Okay.
talk to you for a second? Where's my money? Where's my money? It's a horrible Italian accent.
I wasn't even gonna call you out on it.
Where's my money?
I feel like you're trying to be Steven Seagal as an Italian guy.
The Italian.
Nico. I don't know which one that is, but
Nico Tassani, I think.
yeah.
Some generic
Which
Italian.
one is that?
That is that Out for Justice?
Maybe. Is that the first one?
Or is that Above the Law? I know Mason Storm was Hard to Kill, right?
Hard to Kill, yeah. For some reason, that's a known one. I don't know why.
That's a great
Where I'm
name.
like, yes,
Mason,
Mason Storm.
Always got that.
Hard to Kill.
There was man.
I know Nico Tassani is one of them.
Yeah, I think that was Out for
I
Justice.
think it's Out for Justice.
Yeah. What was Above the Law? A Mark for Death. What? Out to Lunch. They're all three words.
Out to lunch.
That's all three words.
That's his new movie that's coming out. It's him sitting there eating.
Right, he's all big.
Right. That's why he's a sniper all the time now.
Right, can't move. He's just gonna sit in one spot, sniping people with his newly acquired Southern accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was at my in-laws last night. We're looking for like a movie to watch,
Yeah.
and one of his new ones came up.
Oh boy.
Just as he was talking, it's just as It's just they were talking about, I think all these movies were in the theater. I was like, not that one.
Which one was
I don't know. It was him in the desert with like sunglasses and a sniper rifle.
Yeah. That's definitely not a movie.
Not that one. Nope.
Not even close.
No.
He's never gonna make a movie theater movie again. It's all straight to Redbox or Netflix, right?
I think he's fine with that.
Or Hulu. He's not even gonna make it in Netflix.
Not even Netflix soon.
The YouTube movies.
Right. He's going to be posting it on his own site because nobody will carry it. Is he paying for his own movies now? Is that what's happening? Like, is he making them himself? I feel like it's one movie and they're just taking different pieces from the same filming with like different filters on it. Like, we'll make it look like it's hot. Now they're in the desert.
Shot it only,
shot
it only one time.
Right, and he's making multiple movies out of the same footage. Puts like a blue filter over it, or in the Arctic. I don't know.
I wonder if he's taking pride in these, or he's just doing it to just. I got to make some kind of money. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
How much money is he making off of these? He's getting a check for like $500.
He's eating a lot. He's eating well. I don't think he can't be a cop anymore, right? Something happened, you messed that up. Because he was a cop. Where was it? In like New Orleans or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Or in Louisiana, I think.
Yeah.
And then now he has this like weird Southern accent all the time, right? Have you heard him talk?
Yeah.
Like, how did you pick it up that fast?
In your 40s or 50s or whatever he is.
All of a sudden?
Now you have an accent? But, I mean...
It's too bad, because he's a bad man.
He really... I mean, there was no one badder than him for a little bit. Ever.
I don't know.
We've discussed this before.
Yeah.
But...
How the mighty have fallen.
I just love his goatee and his outfit sometimes.
Ugh.
It's the darkest, roundest goatee.
Doing?
He's wearing the kimonos and stuff out in public.
Right, out in public, right.
It's not even a movie. Like, what are you doing?
No, this is real. He dresses normal in movies.
Right.
Kimonos out in public in real life.
I don't know. Just such an odd fellow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You know what? I know one thing that we want. Speaking of making your own movies, is that we want to make our own Jason Bourne movie.
Ooh. Right.
Because it came from watching the last one, from watching Jason Bourne, which to me is funny because it has the least to do about Jason Bourne himself.
Right.
It's mostly about how bad the CIA guys are.
Yes. Yep.
But that's the one that's called Jason Bourne. He's in it the least.
Which is
it has the least to do with him.
It's oddly named.
But we want the Bourne mundane.
Right, because how did he get to that point when... Because between those movies, there was a few years gap.
Years.
Yeah. And he was like bigger and stronger.
Still
and dangerous.
On point with everything. How does he know everything still?
Right, because to be a top-notch, spy, assassin type guy, you probably need tons of refresher courses and training.
Right, you need to train
Right, you can't just be that guy.
Right.
All the time without...
You can't be using Facebook Messenger. If everybody else just uses Snapchat, if you're a spy, how does he know?
Right.
If he's like living on top of a mountain somewhere.
Right. How is he still good with technology? And I mean, there was a thing. He was street fighting.
Yeah.
So we get that.
I mean, fighting, I get how you can stay. You just go fight people.
Right.
That doesn't really change.
So, what were some of the ideas he had come up with how he was...
How he was training?
Yeah. Wasn't one of them he just sits in a barrel of ice all day long?
Yeah. We're just showing his everyday life. On the run, like in isolation, basically, because he can't be found. And yeah, he does his street fights. That stuff's obvious.
Right.
He just kind of walks up and knocks people out. And I think it's weird that he has to pretend to get beat up for a while and then he can win. Like, because he doesn't want to get too much attention on himself.
Right. There's that, and
I mean, I
Maybe
guess
he can't win as much money if everyone knows he's gonna win.
if he just wins,
gotta
people
lower the
gotta bet against him and
odds,
stuff.
yeah.
Like, does he have to lose sometimes? They don't really show that. They show him win every fight.
But that's what I gathered from that, though.
Because the one, he just walks up and knocks him out, right?
yeah, just one hit.
And then the next one, he gets beat up until he sees what's
Julia
her
Stiles.
name? Yeah, Julia Stiles show up, and then he knocks him out. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, he's like, I gotta talk.
Oh.
Like, boom, 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 boom.
sorry. I guess I got somewhere to be. No more beating on me. I got somewhere to be.
But wasn't it like with his skill set, he can't just do regular things.
But I like-
He's not playing.
I love the tub full of ice. What was the point of that? Is that just toughening him up?
This just toughens you up.
Yeah.
That's how you stay tough. You just
Sit in ice. Sits in a pool of water, just dump it.
think about how
Ice
tough
in
you
it.
have to be.
And he's fine. Like, this is cool.
Because you couldn't picture him doing normal things. Like he wasn't just like going to the grocery store and
No, he can't. How can he?
reading the newspaper in the morning.
No.
And,
But he's got to read up on, because he's got to know all the, so he has subscriptions to all these weird like mercenary magazines and technology magazines. He's constantly reading articles and
staying up on everything.
yep.
Right.
He's got to learn about social media stuff and
Right.
all that. He needs to know all that.
There's no time for like playing in a band or
He's
anything
gotta-
like that.
No, you can't do it. You can't sit around and watch TV. You can't. He has too
Jason
much.
Bourne.
Like by himself with no support. It's constant. He's constantly would have to be training
To be that sharp,
to still be the
he's gotta
most
stay
dangerous guy ever.
gotta stay immersed in it.
Right. So that's nonstop as far as I can think. Like
Yeah.
you don't just know.
He's waking up and he's doing violent stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like 8 o'clock, I gotta beat something up. Yeah, he goes and punches a wall for a half hour, ice bath for a half hour, hang upside down for an hour. You know.
Right. He's doing things like blindfolded.
Yeah, right.
You know, blindfolded
Normal
walking in the woods.
things. Yeah. Blindfolded walk in the woods.
He writes that down. That's part of
That's
the,
on his to-do list. Blindfolded walk in the woods. He hires people to come and like tie him up just so he can get out.
Oh man.
He's gonna work on his cars and everything. Like
Yeah.
he's got to know everything.
Right, because he's a high octane driver too, right?
Everything. And
He
he
must
knows.
be doing races or something.
Right, you got to race cars. He's got to know all the new cars. He has to know all that stuff. He's got to know all about them
Yeah.
to be able to be that on top of it. Because he jumps in something. How would even like I just imagine how it could go bad for him. Like
He didn't know how to
if
drive.
the last thing he knew was 5 years ago, and he jumps into a new 2017 whatever BMW, and it's got like the push button start. He's like looking.
Where?
He's like trying to find the key, and
And the bad guy's
he's
getting away.
like, right. He's like, what? How do I? You know, like that stuff he doesn't know.
Right.
How would he know?
Thing, because the first time you drive one of those,
He's been living on top of a mountain in
Right.
Greece or something. He doesn't know.
that could be a legit problem. Right.
I mean, in the last one, he at least gets seen on camera a couple times.
Which makes you think he's getting a little bit
I mean,
loose with his.
and I don't know if that was the point of that.
You would think.
I thought it was, so
Yeah.
I guess I'm not that smart, so I guess that is, but
Yeah.
that he can't be that untouchable.
Right.
He's still pretty close though.
Yeah. It's amazing that he's just.
So I would like to see that movie, how he stays sharp with
Right.
nothing.
How does he bridge
Like off the
gap?
grid. How do you stay sharp off the grid? With everything else, like I guess
Right,
the
like
CIA that has everything. They
like
got
he's-
cameras everywhere, all the technology, all the guns. They got everything.
Right, because you need to kind of be on the grid to have access to the
Feels like right. You're
resources
just
to
slowly
stay-
getting further and further away, but no, he's right there.
Nope.
I don't know.
He's underwater, like running.
Underwater running,
You know what I mean? He's like
Yeah.
looking down, like running.
hard too. Like I like it.
Man.
All kinds of weird stuff. All right,
That's good, man.
I think that's good.
Yeah, I think we covered a lot. Some more tangents.
All right.
stuff.
Well,
Next
Last
time.
one at the Beach House.
Yeah.
We'll be in the new and improved studios next month.
Podcast number 7. New place.
Look for it.
Hopefully some new good topics.
Hopefully we won't have a million horrible things going on at the same time
I
each.
know. Yeah.
So, all right. Kings and None.
All right. We out.
Out.